Love ain't no equation, no formula to find. Ain't got no calculations, just emotions entwined. Love ain't rocket science, sometimes it's chaos, pure defiance. Love ain't rocket science, sometimes it's ease and compliance. But one thing it ain't rocket science. Oh no, it ain't rocket science. Heartbeats ain't algorithms, math can't solve the pain. No answers in the digits, just tears in the rain. Love ain't rocket science, sometimes it's chaos, pure defiance.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. We are here to watch When Worlds Collide 1951. Let's do it. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. I will go right into the comments because I want to definitely talk about this movie and start experiencing it as quickly as possible because it's really a movie I saw like maybe 2-3 years ago and it was so good. I would say it was 2 years maybe by now, and or at least a year and a half, and it was so good. Just love these 50s sci-fi movies. They're just had something wonderful about them. And you got Keithy in the house, hello, holding it down. Says Hooper has a friends of Mr. Drucker set up in the lobby. If you want to, you'd like to get only any Green Acres memorabilia. Green Acres. Now, see, I don't know. I never did experience Green Acres. I'll have to. Yeah, I never did experience that. I guess it might have been like a year or two before I was able to see that show. But yeah. Green Acres. Keithy also says they wanted to make a sequel to this movie, but had to settle on another title film called War of the Worlds instead. In 1951, this movie made 1.3 million, and the cost of admission was it says $40, but I think it says 40. You meant 40 cents. I think you meant 40 cents. Because going to the movies was really cheap. Like I remember when it was like $3 to go to the movies. I mean, it wasn't that bad to go see a movie. Now it's 20, and then you have to consider all the other charges to get there. I might actually qualify for a senior discount. That just seems weird, but I might, and it's I think you get half off or something like that, which is that would be really a great deal because that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Um, and I think there are like certain days, like Sundays, that you might get like a special deal on going to movies. Keithy says that the volcano in this movie was used in several movies after this one as stock footage. Yeah, they did that a lot in the 50s. Is that they just reused a lot of the stuff, a lot of the footage in particular, because I think a lot of the sets they had to break down. And some of the sets they were able to reuse, but some of the props and sets and special effect, um, like physical items had to be, like they were sometimes just thrown away. Sometimes thrown away. Imagine being in the 1950s and just going to all the sets and taking all of the stuff that they threw away, especially in the 70s. They did that a lot. They would build stuff and then just throw it away. Alfonso Gilborn is in the house live, live and direct from the internet. It's Retro Nerd Girl. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Alfonso Gilborn says, woo, woo, woohoo, Retro Nerd Girl. Thank you so much. I should bow for that. Thank you. I'm here, everybody. I finally arrived. I haven't gotten here until Bonzo Kilborn has told me that has given me the official intro. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I really appreciate that. That made my day. Let's see. Oh, Mr. Drucker is in the movie. Okay. It's been a while. So I will yeah. well, we'll meet Mr. Drucker all over again. And let's see. Bonzo Gabon says, saw some reruns of Green Acres when I was a wee lad. Didn't care for it. Oh, okay. So yeah, because I'm not sure. Like, I think maybe I saw like maybe one episode or so, but I didn't get into the show as much as I got into stuff like I Dream of Jeannie and things like that. And Bonzo Gilmore, the Adams Family. Yeah, I remember the Adams Family. Bonzo Gilmore says, I did like the Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah, they were cute. I didn't get to really enjoy them too much either. But I guess I think it was competing with another show I really liked. And so that was why I didn't miss some of the stuff that was happening in my era was I was obsessed with some other show or something. Um, oh, and of course, Lucy. Of course, we all love Lucy. One thing I would say about Lucy, uh, Lucy, Lucille Ball, if it was who we're talking about for any of you youngsters, Lucille Ball had the ability to be everywhere. She was one of those people who understood that you needed exposure, and television was her perfect vehicle. Um, and she was able to cross generations by just being on those reruns, and those reruns were hilarious. Like she really figured out how to really showcase her talent as a comedian. Um, and a physical performer on those shows, and they're just moments that are so iconic to her, that we still remember, that you just don't forget. And even like kids seeing it today, they're like, oh, who's this weird lady? She is funny. They're just people who can, across time, can still affect you, you know like Buster Keaton, and like there are just some people, like their physical, Charlie Chaplin is another good example, that just, like, this man was, like, lived in the 20s, that was the heyday of his work, and we still remember him to this day. Um and I don't wanna forget about that old Yorkshire geek. How are you doing? Says great Cheesley, uh, Bonestell matte paintings in this film. Oh, really? I am looking forward to taking a peek at them again. I know that there's lots of beautiful, beautiful matte paintings, um, and lots of really cool miniatures to pull off this effect of worlds colliding. So that's also the other marvel about this, and their ideas of what this new world that they, I won't give away too much, but it's really great. And then if we live through the pandemic, so we know, like, some of the stuff that they're talking about in this movie, or some of the things that happen in this movie, feel so realistic because of the panic, the panic parts. So we understand that. And also another movie that besides like Andromeda Strain, but also there was another movie that came out recently, and I know a lot of people gave it flack because they thought it was too woke. But I really love the idea, the fact that they kind of depicted the weirdness on every side. Um, and that was Don't Look Up. That was a Netflix movie. And I think it had something really interesting to say. And it came out actually before um, the pandemic, which was very interesting. So I was like, this is very interesting. It didn't come out before. It was written before. It was actually shot during the pandemic, and so that was also kind of the weirdness of it was like how you've had to have had um, a crystal ball to be able to predict that this was going to happen in that time. But yeah, this movie reminds me of that too. Also, The Last Man on Earth is another one that I feel has sort of that same flavor. Um, and Stumpret's here. Look, Stumpret, how are you? Says my sweet retro girl. Beverly Hillbillies hugs. I worked on the 1993 film, doubling for Lily Tomlin as Miss Hathaway. Oh, really? Oh, and I know you've shared stories about Lily Tomlin being really a nice lady, and yeah, I never did see that one, so that's on my bucket list to see, and I'll get a peek at you in the movie. Uh, excuse me, because of course allergies, um, and we were experiencing some nice weather there for a while, but now it's back down to 19 degrees, and the weather is just all over the place with expected storms and all sorts of wild things. But so good to see you, Stumprat. I was thinking about you the other day. Hope you're doing well. Um, and let's see, let's keep going. I want to get into this movie soon. And let's see. It says that we've got people over on X as well. So hi to everybody over on X. If you like what you're seeing, and ahead and share this out with some the people that you know would be really appreciative. Anybody here also to share this out, and definitely give me that thumbs up or that heart button. Hit the heart button over there, and all the things. Let's see. I don't want to miss too much here. Um, and yes, Keith E says that you can find a copy on Pluto, and that's free. And but there, I believe there is going to be some ads, but Pluto is pretty good watch, I would say. And Troubled Duke is here. Hello, how are you? Says all 1950s sci-fi movies are great. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Yes, I love it. We're gonna see that. I'm trying to think when I should do that one. Um, but it is on the list of movies I wanna have on the watch party. Is one of the best, but anything with atomic weapons testing plus creepy crawlies is great fun. Oh yes, there's so many of them. There's so many of them, which I do, absolutely adore about this era. Is that yeah, they got a lot of stuff wrong. The special effects were not, just their, reaching their, did not match their imaginations, but it was fun seeing what they came up with, and we have some great movies in the interim of it all. I recently saw Green Slime, which is was such a surprise that it was actually not only just so much fun, but it basically was like Aliens before Aliens. Before Aliens, it was Aliens, a complete and total like upset, and it was so funny because at about that time I'd seen Andromeda Strain, and so there were so many like connections. I was like, oh. They're coming to get you. And Stumbrad says, "Love you, Retro." Moi. Oh my goodness, love you too. You're amazing. So I hope you're healthy and happy and all the good things. Giving you warm hugs from all the way out here in space, space. And Joseph Bagay is here. Says hello, everyone. Good to see you, Joseph. Good to see you. Um, we received your gifts maybe like about a week or two ago, and I did a live stream for that. And of course, many thanks. You were just so very generous, and those they were just incredible. So thank you so much. Also wanted to thank Ted Rogers for some of the things that he sent as well. That was including the little mini Darth Vader that I received. So cute. I play with him every day, but I got here's a little mini I love playing with this thing too. Like so look, I am crazy. I may not have I may still be a 7-year old at heart. I'll always be. But yeah, that's so cute. And let's see. Um and Joseph says here, but sort of not here right now. Yes, you're probably getting ready for a fantastic evening with friends, um, and doing something fabulous because you have like an incredible schedule. Um, I'm just so happy to see you. I'm just so happy to see you. And let's see. Oh no, Brett was at the dentist's office. Oh my god, no. For 2.5 hours. Oh no. Well, I hope it's you're okay now. Um and Trouble Duke says, true, the effects are ropey, but once you accept that, the ideas are great. Yes. And I think that's the other thing that we have to, I would love to explore are some of the ideas that are presented in a lot of not just this film, but a lot of different 1950s films. Like their ideas of what the future could be, their ideas of how mankind was going to be. So for a lot of people who, are like pro 1950s, if you look at some of the stuff that they're talking about in the 1950s, they're talking about peace and they're talking about warnings about everything we're kind of doing the opposite of now. And there was sort of a when they had when they had robots or AI, there was sort of a commingling and not like an overtaking, So their ideas about what the future was going to be like was going to be was a lot different, especially the 60s as well. They're like the 60s art of what the future was going to look like is so epic, so incredible. I'm like, yeah, I thought we were going to be living in the Jetsons era by at least the early aughts, and it looks like we've really pivoted to stand still somehow. Um, and and Someone says, "Love the Barbie lightsaber." Yeah, might be a little too small for Barbie, but they're definitely just the cutest little thing I play with all the time. Um, and I've got to somehow get a nice little I want to share more of my Barbie stuff. So I don't know exactly where or how, if I needed to start a channel just for that or what I should do, but maybe I'll have to think about it. Lots of ideas are going on and circling my mind right now. And September says, I never had a cavity, but now two of my front teeth are cracked, old age, only 2 grand plus insurance. It's really tough. It's really tough. Yeah, I had a medical emergency this week, and it was a I had a bout with sciatica. I don't know if you guys ever had that. It's so incredibly painful. Um, no meds or anything. And because of the whole situation with my jobs, I couldn't even. And then now the government is shut down. I couldn't even ask for any kind of assistance. So it's wild. But I've got it under control now. No pain, and it seems to be doing good. So I cross my fingers. I'm blessed every day. So you guys. Uh, uh, Bonzo Gilgabarn is saying, sneak up to Canada and get some health care. Okay, if you say so. And Summer, thank you for that. I'm doing okay. I'm not. It was scary there for about a week and a half, but somehow, one thing about I've been very lucky to have a very uh, strong body. So uh, there, that's been on my side. So let's get into the movie really quickly. Let's begin this sucker. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Again, you can watch this on Pluto. Um, Let me get the link for you. Put that in the chat. Again, there will be some commercials, but it will be cool. Oh, hi, Danny Stan. How are you? Says greetings from South Carolina. How's the weather there? Is it nice? I know that we're supposed to be getting storms all through the country today. Let's see. See where else. There's some I know some other places. The YouTube I think has a copy or you can rent Fandango, Amazon Prime. That's where I'm watching it from. I also have a subscription. No. I actually bought this movie because this was one of the ones I had to have. So when it comes to like the classics like this, I've got to get it because and I'm most likely want to get it in all forms. Some other movies that kind of is in this genre. Of course, we talked about War of the Worlds, World Without End, 1956. This Island Earth, which I also like. Just did I watch This Island Earth? Think I did. Um, uh, let's see. Earth versus the Flying Saucers. I haven't seen yet. Then the night the world exploded. No, I have not seen that one. The Day the Earth Caught Fire. This one is 1961. Invaders from Mars, which I love, 1953. The Day the Sky Exploded. It came from outer space, which I watched that one and it was actually so much fun. That movie was much more fun than I ever thought it was going to be. Um, and just letting you know that this is a science fiction disaster film, as per Wikipedia. It was released by Paramount Pictures, and it was produced by the legendary George Pal. This man has so many movies under his belt that were just the imagination. It just lets the imagination go. I mean, from his beginnings, though, he started out with like puppetry and all that stuff. Kind of reminds me a lot of Jim Henson, how he began, and he just kept on going to bigger and more intense projects, and he landed up in science fiction, and it's really cool. It was directed by Rudolph Matt, and it stars Richard Durr. And I would say he did a fantastic job. The lead actor here, and the legendary Barbara Bush. Okay, incredible. Some of the things that she was in. She was also in It Came from Outer Space as well. Um, but she is a legend. She is a legend. Anything else I wanted to add here? It's based on the 1933 science fiction novel of the same name. I didn't know. It was co-written by Edwin Balmer and Philip Wiley. Cool. I want a copy of that book. That's another thing. I'm having a book uh kind of assance here. A book assance. It seems like I've been gathering up a lot of books. Uh and so let's get the movie all keyed up and geared up. A step back says retro. I found a great chiropractor. Maybe one could help you. Um, I don't I don't know. Years and years ago, I went to a chiropractor that really helped me. Um, but it felt like it relieved the situation. I had like a back issue, but what actually had helped me was just drinking apple cider vinegar. It was weird. It was a weird thing. And then I went back to him and he was like, yeah, that makes sense. I was like, you don't have an explanation. He's like, no, sometimes that works. And Danny Staten says, it's beautiful here, 77 and warm. What? I'm in the wrong place. That sounds fantastic. And Sunbread says 72 and sunny here. Heat wave coming for a week. It's 19 degrees here. Somehow I've lost the lottery of where to live. How did I lose the lottery on that? And that old Yorkshire geek says, the day the earth should still caught fire. The day the earth caught fire is awesome. Very sensible scenarios, sci-fi, sci-fi. Yeah, I want to see them all. I want to see them all. Oh, and Joseph Gay mentions it. Excuse me. And yeah, that's one I want to see. But I really get scared of spiders, so it would be yet another spider story that I'm afraid. I'll be like, okay, just I really need to like be in a goofy mood that day to watch them. Oh no, that's them, not it. It is something else. Please tell me what it is about. And just because says it's Alaska, it's cold. Yes, I've heard that it gets to be very very cold there. And I know that it gets really cold where I'm at, but I think the coldest I've been out in is like minus 28, and it's so rough. You really need goggles or something to protect your eyes because it can be dangerous just walking out. And that old Yorkshire geek says, I got my popcorn out of the microwave. You may start the film now. Okay, yes, we shall. We shall. Just because it says, when Worlds Collide was a favorite Saturday sci-fi showing on a lot of channels when I was growing up. Oh, really? I didn't get the pleasure. I did see a lot of things like The Day the Earth Stood Still, Incredible Shrinking Man, um, and a couple others, but I didn't get to see this one. I I really I really love it. And Joseph says, Richard Girl, you should have at least 2 movies in your PO box. Okay, I'm gonna go head over there. I'm having a chill stream coming up soon. I believe it's on the 27th. So I will definitely open it there. And yeah, I think I'm interested. I think once a month I get a little time off on once a month on Fridays, and so I am gonna start doing like a chill stream on Friday evenings. Just for fun, just for fun. And Sarah says, Roger, you moved to freaking for I know. I know. And I don't even know how I got here. Mazika Mars says, and the Southwest is toasty and warm. Oh, really? Come on down, Regina girl. I may have to. I might have to visit you. And Lord Koj is here. Hello. Says this film is great. Haven't seen it in a while. Yeah, it's really great. We got a link for it up in the. Oh, I didn't put it in the. I should pin the link for Pluto because I think that's a great way for people to see the movie. So okay, let's get started, everyone. It's so good to see you, Koj. Yes, it's been a long time. I know a lot of people are going through so much stuff, so we're sending love and prayers to everybody who's going through interesting times. Let's just say, and we send you a lot of love, and we hope that you're doing okay. Now, the movie. Before we get to the movie, I'm going to do a quick hype because I want to. Koj became a member. Thank you so much, Koj. I know that you were a member for a while, and it was very difficult to keep up with all of the things. I really appreciate this. I do. I really do. Thank you. And I'm about to do a thank you for that. Let me get my media together. And give you a quick little thank you for that your generosity of becoming a member, and hope you enjoy some of the stuff I have coming up. Yes, thank you so much, Koj. You're incredible. I would really say a very, very good friend of the channel, very supportive person, and very caring individual. Let's see, what am I? When you click off to go somewhere and then you can't find where you are. I do have a big light in front of my eye, so I can see. Koj says it's been a very hard and tragic for my friends and family and work, but I'm happy to be working on my film. That is awesome. Again, so much love and and best wishes going your way. You're a really nice guy, and so I'm really sorry that anything like that has happened. And you guys, everybody here on this channel supported me when I was going through my stuff in the last part of last year. So thank you so much to you guys. You're in a safe space, and we care about you, Koj. So thank you so much for just for being here. It's like it says, I love supporting you. All you do, you are a gem and my favorite friend. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. You see what I'm saying? Look at how sweet he is. And yes. Oh, Dixie Cuddles is here. Dixie Cuddles Fitness is here. Guys, definitely check out Dixie Cuddles' channel. She does have a lot of really cool content. She makes food. I mean, it's been like great stuff coming from her channel. So, and she's growing really fast. So, let's see. And okay, so I'm gonna let you guys chat amongst yourself, but I am going to put on the hype video so we can get this party started, guys. Let's see. Where's my hype video? I can't find anything. They changed everything up on me. Bear with me, guys. Ah, here we go. Here's the hype video.
Come on, it's party time. Hear the alarms chime. Let's watch a movie. It's time to get groovy. It's time to party, party, party. We got to party, party, party. It's time to party, party, party. Party, party, party all night all night long.
Of course, I was dancing. Sorry. Of course, I was dancing. Let's see this. Just in case, it says "Crack in the World" 1965. Ooh, was another popular, though not as good, Saturday feature movie when I was younger. My wife saw it when she was very young and was frightened by it. Oh no. Crack in the World. Never heard of that movie. Never saw that movie. I have to put that on my list. There's just so many of them, and the cool thing about it is that a lot of these movies later became inspiration for other movies, even though they never got the actual credit for it. Like, I'll tell you one, Queen of Blood. Queen of Blood is basically Alien, 1979. Different special effects, right? Different actors. I mean, it's really like, if you watch that movie in the terms like, this is Alien 1979, but done in, I believe it was done in the 1950s. Dennis Hopper's in it. So good. He's so good in it. He plays like this young, cute astronaut that's just totally mesmerized by this alien creature. In fact, all the creature, everybody's mesmerized by her, except for the other female doctor, I believe, who happens to again become like the protagonist. It's really good. And that fact, you're just sort of like, wow, these are really interesting dynamics that you don't really see in a lot of movies too. Just that's why I really like this era of movies and movie making. And when you think about all the stuff that was going on in media, and what the ideas that they were trying to really propagandize in the media, and versus what was in a lot of the sci-fi movies, it's just incredible. Incredible. I mean, they had at least 4 or 5 different movies about Amazons alone, which is like super, super inspiring as a girly growing up. And December says she's going to be lurking. She's got some stuff to do. I hear you. And see, you guys are chatting amongst yourself. And let's see. Okay, so I think we're going to get started now. This is my key time to get started. I better get started. So just to let you guys know, I don't know, for some reason, my timer will not juice up all the way. So I don't know what's going on. I guess the last time I must have really used it heavily. So, but the way it works for everybody, and actually, I'm going to start describing this at the very beginning of this, the streams from now on. The way it works is that I have my copy and you have your copy and we watch it together. YouTube will not allow us to actually play a movie and watch it together. I wish that would change and they would figure out the licensing, but we haven't gotten there yet. But for now, we are going to watch this movie. I'll watch my copy, I'll watch your copy. For those of you who don't have a copy, or if you have a copy and want to make sure that we're lined up, I'm going to have a visualizer that I created to help us stay matched up. It will have closed captioning, so you'll be able to read exactly where we are in the story. And again, if you don't have an actual copy, it is another way to enjoy the movie as well. So it is completely up to you. So let's get things going. I also have the timer to help keep us on track, and we can start exactly at the same time. Okay. So, also one last thing is that while you are watching the movie and I'm watching the movie, I may not be able to see all the comments. But on occasion, I can look over onto my auxiliary computer over here and see some of the comments that you're leaving. So we'll see. All right, let's get going. Got my timer ready. Let's do this. Let's go back in time and watch a movie. Or just says that he'll be lurking too. He's going to go back to editing. Okay. I hear ya. All right. Ready for the countdown? I'll count down from 5 to 1. And after 1, that's when we'll hit play. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. And I'm going to match my copy up with where we are in the timer. And looks like I'm a little off. Give me a moment to catch up. Looks like I'm a second behind, but it looks like sometimes my buffering is actually of you. So we'll go with this. We start off with smoke and disaster cinematic music. It's very dramatic. Produced by George Powell. He made a lot of these movies. So cool. Ooh, the Heavenly Choir. You know, this is serious when these movies they go back to the Bible. And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh corrupted. I almost forgot, didn't get the rest of that. Said unto the end of all flesh is come before me, for earth is filled with violence through them. I wish they had a narrator for that part. Let me increase my volume. I will say like even the language of the 50s is just so foreign and different than our how we speak now. Okay, so they're in South Africa right now. So fascinating. How did the American language change so much? Ooh, top secret. Ah, there's Randall. Ah, look at him. What a playboy. She's fascinated by him. Whoa, some fancy flying. So it sets you up. He's a guy who can attract a lot of women, um, but he's also smart. So get this. He's a liar. Dang. Ooh. He's like, the money doesn't add up. Ooh. Doctor is like, uh-oh. What has he just agreed to? I love this actor's face. He's like, you could see the panic in his face. When he gives him the key, he's like, oh, phew. Oh, she likes him. He's got away with the ladies. Oh, so these guys want the money. Oh, well, they want the box. So they're like, hey, just give us the box. We got some money for extra money for you. He's like, what is going on? He's got himself a very hot package. Uh, there she is, Barbara Bush. Barbara Bush. Why did I want to call her Barbara Bush? Yes, that's Barbara. I had some buffering there. Let me double check to make sure I'm on the right track. I'm a few seconds behind. She's so beautiful. He's captivated by her. Like, I mean, he can barely get that package to where it needs to go because everybody was keeps on asking him to yeah, everybody wants to know what's in that black box. She thinks that he knows. And he's like, "Oh, I don't know." So she thinks that he has courage. He doesn't know what's in the box. And so this is piquing his curiosity of what's in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Oh my god. Joseph Gay says a scientist to his aid before Randall arrives. Uh, on day uh in Notion May, either day and day, off day, either day, old day, ing day. Right? Says, wow, that was brazen right in front of his meetup person, right? Oh yeah, this is the doctor, I believe. He's got pictures. I love that he does check those pictures. Cool. So I love the way there's an emphasis on him getting the money because in the beginning, this is where we realize, like, oh, I love that she's. He's just like BSing his way into this. to find out what's going on. He's curious. He still has him like still has a black box on his arm. So like now we just like twiddle our fingers on a computer and or maybe we just swipe and then we get like an image. This one, you know, these guys had to do calculations and oh, okay. Zyra. Um and Joseph Gay says, keep the end this of the secret and she just basically spills the beans. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say or is it the person sorry, I hope I didn't spill any of the beans. Let's see. Dang. It's a real doomsday. Love the music. It's great, great music. It hits at that right moment. Boom. The drama. And no none everyone else is none the wiser. Yeah, he burns the money because it's no longer you. Look at her looking at him. Mm. Yeah, she's not interested in him. She likes the fly boy. She likes that Han Solo type, you know? Oh, Dixie Cuddles is still here. I love the fact that he calls her Stargazer. Sorry. Cute. Look at her flirting with him. She really likes him. He certainly was right. Literally. Oh wow, look at that. I love also seeing like landscape, actual photos of older photos of landscapes. Yeah, love it, love it. This is very interesting because I think we all thought that the future of like making decisions across the world would not be just single countries doing whatever they want, but like actual like international discussion. They had a very different idea of the world back then, and even still. Some people don't believe him. Wow, imagine 8 months left. Ooh, panic. Yeah, it is kind of like a Noah's Ark story, huh? So he tells everybody 8 months, and nobody believes him. Joseph Begay says France only came for the buffet and the open bar after the discussion. This is the problem. Yep. So this is the part that's really sad is that everybody got the warning. They got the warning, but they ignored it because one guy said, it doesn't add up. I don't believe it." And he's respectable. And so this is why the opinions of respectable people matter. But how easy would it have been for that particular person to have been paid to say, "Oh, we couldn't find anything." So all of the rich elites are putting in money for the rocket. But I'm sure there's like some stipulations and probably that they need to have. Not until she met Randall. Joseph Gay says, "Dang, the if the world blows up, Jor-El's plans his son will go to the dumpster." Oh, that old Yorkshire geek says uh they need Morgan Freeman in the White House. I love the fact that she's talking to her dad about her feelings. So sweet. Ah, dad supports her. That's such a nice daddy. And like I said, I love the relationship between those two because not too many people will confide to their parents, like, "Oh, I'm dating somebody, but I kind of like some other person." They might be like, "Ew." And Stumprat says, Retro NASA said we were finally going back to the moon this month. Now postponed for like the eighth time. Just saying, LOL. Yeah, it's very curious information. Oh, yeah, this rich guy. This is the one that's dang. Dang, I love this guy. He's he's great. Yeah, because he wanted to be able to say who was going to be able to go and who had to stay. Another thing I loved though about the 50s was that they were able to use newspapers as a way of storytelling. They did that up until the 90s. I hope so. Look at him. He's in a position now to talk about this to people. He's one of the top people. Dang. That's the problem. 600 people, 40 among them will go. I love this design. So beautiful. What a great painting. So they actually using the trajectory of the mountain to kind of give them the energy to lift off. Instead of the typical like standing rockets that go up. Just like, using the jets to just so like my ship. But this one is like using this sort of ramp to kind of I love the idea because it's a little creative and different. Some of the earlier ideas for time travel included a gun, like a like putting the cannon facing it kind of like at an angle and then shooting the rocket into space. I love how they put that little storyline of this little couple. They're pretty much like living in a like military barracks almost, making copies of all the books. So they can continue humanity, all of the stories. It's the new Noah's Ark. I love the storytelling of this. I wonder if somebody would ever dare try to remake something like this. That all Yorkshire Geek says, I like H.G. Wells' method of using the anti-gravity paint. Oh. Oh, things are gotten a little bit colder between them. He really likes her though. I think before Dave Randall showed up, he was her, just her friend or whatever. And it got romantic, but she was like, okay, well, I guess I'd go with it. Then Dave Randall came along and she was like, wow, we're a man. What a man. But technically, like physically, I don't think there's much difference between the two. I think they're both very good looking guys. Yeah, he's a businessman. He doesn't take no for an answer or maybes. He only deals in guarantees. Yep. Yep. Poor Ferris. Oh, yeah. This is where it gets weird because he brings rifles. He's right in a way, though. Yes. Poor Ferris. He's in a weird way, he's right. He's absolutely right. Oh, is that Wonder Bread on the table? Wonder. They're finally believing. So finally, everybody's on board. Everybody believes it, but it may be too late. Oh, thank you so much, Keith E. Keith E says, hit the like and subscribe. And if you ever see the hype button, please hit it. Thank you. Thank you, Keith E, for reminding everyone to do that. You know, I don't even know what to say about the channel and everything, but yeah, it needs your help. I need your help. Obi-Wan Kenobi, please help me. No, that's not what he says. Oh my god. Oh, this is so sad. He doesn't have any plans on going. And she's just like, "What? You've got to come with me to the new world. I don't think I can make it without you." She's in love. She loves him. Martial law. That's wild. Oh, that's good. Oh, Botanical Brothers here. Hello. Hey, aren't you fellow nerds? I always love during my nap. Just turn this is a great disaster film. Great choice, RNG. Oh, yes. I'm hoping to, there's so many movies I want to do for watch parties, so this is a great one. Um and if you don't have a copy also Botanical, there's a link at the very top for you to take a look at it on Pluto TV, and there may be commercials. And of course, I got the timer here, so you know where we are. And we also have the visualizer for you to catch up. See, look at this guy. He's ready to like. Oh, oh, Dang, that is so good. Do you see, like, what they did with the miniatures there? And this is the volcano they used footage that they created and they use in other movies and other disaster films. Wow, that looks really intense. So for this time, these are fantastic effects. Ooh, you can see those are all miniatures because of the viscosity of the water is a little bit too thick, but dang, I'm sure in the 1950s people were like, "What?" As well, I would say that I watched a movie from 1926, 100 years ago, and they did some really cool stuff back then too with miniatures for disaster. It was surprising. Ooh, look at this. Wow. Oof. Well, you could see like the panic and the crazy. Um, that old Yorkshire geek says, wasn't Zyra married to Cornelius in Planet of the Apes? Um, Zira. I think it is Zira, Zira. What's her name? Ooh, that character I love. um, but close, yeah. But I was thinking it's so funny when they were talking about the planet. I was like, that would be a beautiful name for a girl, Zyra. Oh no, what do you do when something like that happens? Oh no, tag one down. Oh, so it looks like a couple people. Look, somebody's leg is just sitting up there with blood all over it. That's pretty gory. Imagine seeing that as a kid in the theater. You're traumatized. In the 50s, yeah, you're traumatized. Uh, Soupy Shecky is here. Says they pick up those I beams like they're made out of foam. Yeah, they probably were made out of foam. And Joseph Begay says adrenaline is a wonderful thing. Yes, we will chalk it up to adrenaline. Oh, they were about to fight. Yes, so this is the very interesting part. They're hearing like all of these different people with their situation are like, we need somebody to help, we need this. And these two are just like, unfortunately, not the best of friends because of the situation. Oh, look at that. And that's a matte painting. That's beautiful. Like how realistic. They really tried to give us like that look like that photorealism. And I love the way that they moved it a little bit like that, so that way it just kinda looked like it was actually animating. Now, what you would do with something like that is you can go in and have, of course, um, like, you'd have to put in features with CGI, or you could use AI to give it more life, and that's how we know, like, we know it's a mad painting from 1950, from the 1950s because it is, like, truly still. Oh, by the way, the movie She, I believe it's 1937 or something like that. Beautiful matte paintings in that movie. It's a black and white movie. I think sometimes you can get it colorized, but just gorgeous matte paintings in that movie. Oh yeah, this is so sad. Oh, there's a scene like this in Andromeda Strain as well. So I wonder if Andromeda Strain got a few ideas from this disaster movie. So somebody tied him there and must have obviously died. Look at him taking off. Oh boy. He's like, ah, snap. He's gonna just leave him stranded. He had a scare there for a second. He's like, oh snap. I love that they did that to the audience too. They're like, oh man, this is messed up. That little scare. I love that. That made them friends instantly. That like from battling adversaries to like friends. I love this. That's one thing I love about this story, that little touches that's in the writing. I had a tear there for them. He doesn't want He doesn't want to have that preferential treatment. Oh, the little boy. Oh, oh boy. That little couple. They're breaking my heart right now. He didn't want to go. He didn't want to be picked. Um, there's something up with him, but there's like an integrity behind it. Oh, yes, he has. He's starting to feel bad about everything. Wow. You did everything you could to try to convince him. Look at this scene. Oh my god. What a great job incorporating the matte painting with actual live action. So good. Another matte painting. I what I also love too about this is that they really planned this out. They really planned out, okay, we're gonna need certain scenes to tell the story. And they made those those visual cues so we could pick up on what's going on. And that's the key to storytelling that I love that movies and the visual arts can do, comic books and things like that. Look at that, that's incredible. Yeah, and this is the actual ship. And one of the things is that what he's a pilot as well, so he is actually very needed. I don't know why they didn't say, "Hey, we need you to, like, pilot this thing," but, um Stuntbrat says, "Retro, you seriously look younger every year." Me? Oh gosh, thank you. You're so sweet. Um, oh, she's totally distracted. Oh boy. Have security cameras. This is all future tech. He really loves her. Oh, he's like, got caught. You got busted. Okay, now they're having that talk, I think. Yeah, Dr. Fry. He knows everything about what's going to happen, the ship. Uh-oh. He's doing something. Yeah, he's playing. He's playing the trick. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh boy. I love that he's like his friend now, and he's like he's the one that actually has the smarts to like turn things around. He's buying it. It's like, oh, okay, maybe I do have some hope. That used to be his girl, and he's like, I'm happy for them. I love that. That's a good person. He's noticed something, and it wasn't working out, and he's gonna move on. What a cute dog. So cute. Aw, so cute. Oh, Lance from the Outcast Creative is here. This is Lancey trapped in pub with iffy folk music. Can Retro Rocket come and rescue me, please? Retro Rocket, we'll have to send one of our people down to rescue Lancey Poo from the horrid trap of folk music. Actually, folk music is actually fun, but he said iffy folk music. Joseph Piquet, euthanize it now. Ooh, yes. Oh, because his girlfriend didn't get what a jerk. Ferris is like, I want that. Ferris. Oh, dog eat jog. Ooh. Yeah, when a nice man like that, like, gives you a gives you a tone like that, you're like, "Oh, snap, what did I do?" "Oh, snap, I'm in trouble." I love these little jumpers. Everybody's getting ready to get on board. She's wearing a jumper, but, I mean, look at the way she's wearing that jumper. She is like she still looks fashionable and gorgeous. Joseph Begay says, "The latest in planet hopping fashion wear." Very 1950s, I would say. Oh, no, this is where this is okay. Yeah, hurry up. Oh, no. These guys should have been escorted off the premises. Dang. They were like, "No, no, no, we're getting guns." But they waited to the last hour before they were like, "Wait a minute, we're gonna die? Oh my god." Oh my god, they're climbing up the gates. Dr. Hendren is like, we've seen this party before. Let's change the beat. Dang. Dang. Dude could stand all this time? That is so cool. What a cool effect. Come on. Come on. Well done. Uh-oh, they're passing out. And that couple, that sweet little couple, they were, uh, they're on the ship, and the world is wow. Look at the doctor. He's doing just fine. He's like, "Wait a minute. He was up before everybody else." He's looking at him like, "What?" I love that. This hits me right in the heart. Sorry. CG Experiment is here. Hi. Says, love this movie since I was a kid. Yes. So cool. That ship is really beautiful too. A beautiful silver ship. I love the interiors, very utilitarian. They didn't try to make it like super modern or anything, just a little like passenger seat for people. Look at the rockets going. Descending into the atmosphere. Joseph Gay says, "Goodbye, Tara. It's been a party." And just so everybody know, Tara is Earth. And Super Shecky says, "But at least I don't need that stupid wheelchair anymore." Yeah, the guy, he just like ends up standing up. Like, what? They don't let you know. They don't show you what happens to him, but we can all guess it probably doesn't get that far, but then the Earth is destroyed. Oh boy. Well, how they take you through the entire process and they don't just say like the end. They left Earth. but it's like a whole process. Ooh, this is the alien world of Zyra. Uh-oh. Where they land is very, very important. Oh, I love the tension. Look at that. That's not bad. Wow, nice job. I did it, guys. Joseph Gay says, "Get in crash positions." That All Direction Geek says, "Is it Dagobah?" Lance says, "I love this movie. Isn't it great? It's really great." And William Blake Hall is here. Says, "Where did the name, like a name like Zyra ever come from?" I know it's so unique. Zyra. Zyra had the most beautiful eyes in the world. Dang. They were like, "We don't care. Let's just the air is good." Okay, and this is where you get the painting of the new world, the alien world, which is very interesting. I always wanted to know how their life was going to be different. Uh, so pretty. What a landscape, guys. So pretty, this alien world. And then, did you guys notice that there was a structure right on the side? Almost looks like it was a little structure. So there must have been life there. Oh, William Blake Hall says, yeah, the novel had a sequel. The matte painting hints at that. Oh, cool. And Super Shecky says, really grim movie with eugenic undertones. Still loved it as a kid. See, look, there's a structure on the side, so there must have been some life form that did that. Um, so cool. The first day on the new world had begun. It starts out with the heavenly choir, ends with the heavenly choir. So good, guys. So good. So good. So I guess I want to finish Super Shecky's comment. Said the best part was the hint that the new planets seem to have civilization already there off in the distance. Yes, yes. So we saw that structure and it just was like, who built that? It could have been an ancient civilization or it could be a current one. You don't know. Um, it leaves you like at a blank. So that's why I really, first of all, I want to grab hold of that book, and I also do want to grab hold of the a part two if there was a part two book. Let me remove the banner. Thank you, everybody. This was great. This was so good. I'm so glad that you guys liked it too. Like all of the people who have been coming through and been saying, "I love this movie. Really like this movie." This is like one that was under my radar for a long time. So glad when I finally got a chance to see it. Um, that old Yorkshire geek says apparently they use Bonstell's sketch painting rather than an actual one. Oh, really? Um, and Sophie Shanky said, "Don't forget about the doggy." Yes, that you look all disaster movies. You got to have that dog. Like, is he okay? Is the dog okay? And we're gonna be watching uh, uh, on Independence Day on July 4th. We're gonna be watching Independence Day, and Boomer. I think his name was Boomer. Look, you got to make sure that Boomer is okay. Was Boomer okay? Not all Yorkshire uses. Oh yeah. Okay, I read that. Oh no, I didn't read it. Not 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 read the sequel, but apparently they find alien ruins and end up going to war with people from other ships. East west typical. Oh, snap. That's right. There were other ships from other countries that came to this new planet. And so there's, yeah, of course, they're going to probably battle to see who can get their hands on the most land. And just like they did in the early days here in the world, and whether they're still doing battling for land and ownership of things. And William Blake Hall says, uh, glad I could make it even at the end, which is awesome. I'm so glad to see. Well, first of all, so glad to see you, and hope you're doing well. Always thinking about you and sending prayers in your direction. And it's always a pleasure when you can make it out to hang out with us. And Jamie Lynn Simmons sneaks in at the last moment and says, "I brought popcorn." Oh yes. Well, we're heading out, but um, guys, it's not over. We still have more fun to be had today. We're going to be watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit over on Lorena Creole's channel. I'll put a link to that in a few moments. And Joseph McKay, you're so sweet. This is really making my day right now. Says gifted 20 Retro Nerd Girl memberships. Everybody, welcome to the membership community. And thank you so much, Joseph. Let's see who. I don't know if it gives me. Uh, oh yeah, it sure did give me a list of all the people. So I'll just read out the names really quickly. We got Shade Viking 7, Helen, Tomocrat. Oh, haven't seen Tomocrat in a while. Aura, Aura Broke Shake. Oh, no, Aura Broke Burrows, Ouroboros Snake, Static. We've got ODD. We got Jam Calls. We've got Legacy of the Ancient. Ooh, what a cool name. Nal White. We've got Manny's Manic Media. We've got John Orchid. Oh my goodness. So glad that he'll be joining us for memberships. Steezy Master. We've got Christian Fandom Geek. Cool. We've got King Burrows. Oh, King Bowser. We got Deleted Scenes. Oh, hi, Deleted Scenes. Sable Phoenix. Oh, wow. I love Phoenix, Sable Phoenix. Black Mandalore. And let's see, John Mandelang and Switch Wildy. cool. So many names there that I have not seen, and some people I've been seeing a lot of. So and or haven't really we haven't really seen for a while. So glad to see those names. And thank you once again, Joseph Begay. You're 100% incredible, generous, and amazing. Fantastic. And I was so glad that you were able to stick with us for the whole thing. I know that you have a very busy Saturday. So let's give you the proper thank you. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. If I can remove this and see, put in the proper, there we go. That seems correct. All right. So, let's see, what else do we have here? And Super Shecky, you're so it says thanks, RNG. It was fun. Thank you. I will include this in the outro. Really appreciate you hanging out with us today. And Joseph Begay says, remember, gifted memberships only last 30 days unless renewed. Yes, I always forget that, but Joseph Begay, you remember. It just hopefully you guys will enjoy your 30-day membership, and it's really great. Thank you once again, Joseph, for everything you do. And let's see. And yes, everybody's saying the same thing. William Blake calls us yet again, and Joseph Gay is the man. And Stumprat says, Joseph, you rock. And Jamie Lynn says, thank you, Joseph. Amazing, amazing. And Botanical Brother says, happy Pi Day to y'all. Happy Pi Day for the math nerds. For the math nerds. Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much, Botanical. And yep, you made apple pies last night. I made apple pies at last night's gathering. So it worked out perfectly. Awesome. And let's see. Oh, and look at this. Yes. Joseph became member for 33 months. Amazing. Says a great movie. Glad I could make it today. Thank you so much. Yes, this was really awesome. And again, all your support since the very beginning. I love that YouTube has that feature that you can show so people could show off a little, which is really nice. And Lance says, thanks, Retro. The rocket ship arrived and rescued me. Awesome. We sent out the Retro rescue team out there. And I know Lance, you've been working on some stuff, an album. Love the music and keep up the awesome work. We have to get in touch really soon. Today is probably really bad because I got to go make dinner before heading over to Lorena Creole's, but we need to catch up really soon, so I can find out what's going on with you in your world. And yep, I think we're all set, guys, for the evening. Let me just find retro. Let me find Lorena Creole's. Let me just find her link to the watch party. I hate to not clue you in on that stuff. At least give you the link to when this is happening. She just launched a whole bunch of like lists of parties that we're going to be doing. So they're really exciting. I mean, we're talking about some really amazing movies. And I had a list of movies that I wanted to do, but I kind of rearranged my list so that way we could kind of match a little bit. And let's see if I can. And Joseph Begay says trying to spend more time doing the cook and prep the night before, so I have more time for this and setting up the house for my Saturday night get-togethers. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, that is so good. It's so important to have like a nice social life and just do all those really cool things. And let's see, I'm gonna barbecue some ribs tonight, some potato salad and glazed veggies. Yum, 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 yum. Some red says, I'll be right there. We are too. And Shade Viking is here. And yes, says thank you for the membership. And yes, that was all due to Joseph Begay's wonderful generosity. And so glad to have you amongst the members. And I love seeing the green in the chat. And Stumbred says thanks for another Saturday. Oh, I love Saturdays for that we get to hang out together. So the thanks is on my end for sure. All right, let me put this link in the chat for the movie we're gonna watch over there, and that is gonna be Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Let me see. I was getting faster at typing, and then I don't know, today was just really so there's that link. What is happening next week? Next week, get ready for, I've mentioned it many times, Andromeda Strain. Yes, Andromeda Strain 1971. Gonna be so much fun to watch that movie, and we'll talk about all of the psychological drama, and we'll compare it to like COVID and like all the stuff that happened during that time, and just a whole bunch of like really interesting things that came from that movie that was also kind of repeated in other disaster movies. Just such a good movie. And people had been telling me for years, see that movie. And I'm like, oh, but I don't have time. It's so worth it. So worth it. Just to set aside a few minutes to watch that movie. And just because it says, good night, all. Have a great weekend. Congrats to those who were gifted memberships. Yes, we're putting all of this in the closeout if I can manage. And Keithy says here, Joseph, you keep setting the bar too high. Oh, look, the bar is really only one thing, just being here with me, and that's the only bar that's said. Just hang out. If you can't hang out, watch the replay. If you can't watch the replay, hang out for a little bit and hit the like button, as many people come by and do. So I really appreciate everyone who participates with my channel and helps me let this like little YouTube channel keep surviving the apocalypse of whatever's going on in social media right now, whatever's going on YouTube. Somehow you guys keep me going, so really appreciate it. And Joseph says, "Woo, another good thriller." Yes, so glad that I'm that we're doing that. I hope that there will be some others that will be a little bit fun, but for sure this is I really had to do it because I love all the concepts of this of Andromeda Strain. So this is going to be great. And coincidentally, after Andromeda Strain, later on that day, we're going to head over to Lorena Creole's and we're going to watch heavy metal. You know how much I love heavy metal, 1981. So excited for next week. Please join me. Everybody, do, circle it in your calendar. Do like Joseph Begay, like try to make plans, to squeeze me into your schedule. Really, really appreciate that. Absolutely. And I will see you again next week. Just remember, stay retro and stay nerdy. Take care, everybody.
Retro Nerd Girl, you are clear for takeoff.